Hello, my soul tribe. Welcome to my channel. I am Celeste TT Tarot, and I'm here to do a general energy check. So I was called to do this energy check because I've been feeling the energy ramp up lately. So I'm just here to give you guys some clarity or some kind of indication of what's going on. So first I'm going to pull an Awakened Soul Oracle card. And I will also pull from the bottom of the deck, so that'll be this deck. Then I'll pull her Everyday Oracle card, a Divine Counterpart Speaking Silence card. I also have the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine Healing, Twin Flame Journey to Union card, and the Soulmates and Separation. And then I will clarify with the tarot. So whatever your situation is, this is a general reading for the collective, so take whatever resonates, leave whatever doesn't. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Whatever messages I hear, I will definitely call out signs or pass the message if I need to. Ancestors, spirits, my God, Yahweh. Messages we have here for the collective. Messages for the collective, please. Okay. First message the universe has for the collective, I'm going to get it close, is compassion. We have here compassion, so I'm going to read that from the guidebook on what does the universe wants the collective to know about compassion. And it says the symbol is a orangutan, and the key words is understanding, empathy, connection, oneness, and unity. And it says here, you're being called to bring your energy into your heart space. See your current situation through this space and come to an understanding through love. Look at solutions that are graceful and soft. Know that this is the best way forward. This is the best way forward. It is not weakness. It is divine strength to know true kindness. Your acts of kindness and open-heartedness will have a powerful impact in ways that you will likely never see. Are you able to put yourself in someone else's shoes? Do you dare to care about people, about the planet, and yourself? Know that we are all connected and all in this together. Can you be a tender-hearted person in a world that often wants us to be cruel and careless? This is the card of assessing and developing your empathetic gifts to learn to observe and not absorb and still have healthy boundaries in place for yourself. So observe and not absorb is very key that I'm hearing. Observe, not absorb, okay? So the shadow meaning for this card, if you're operating in shadow energy, is selfishness, cold-heartedness, closed off energetically, disconnected, isolated from energy and love. And the affirmation is, I am connected to all things and I see them with love. And a personal reflection is, how can I pay forward my gift of kindness and compassion? So the universe is tasking the collective in all of these energetic shifts with having some compassion. So there might be a lack of compassion that's going on around here. Not pointing any fingers, but that's directly from the universe. And at the bottom of the deck, we have Labyrinth. Okay, so I'm going to... Okay, well, I am going to read from the guidebook once I can get that for Labyrinth. So we have... Okay, let me hold the card up so my collective can see. This is at the bottom of the deck. Sorry, it's a little bit just light. Hope you can see it. It says, symbol, the stone labyrinth. Keywords, ritual, journey within, illumination, opening the self. Okay, it is time to rediscover yourself and your path. To take the time and make the commitment to shine a light on yourself, to be open to new truths about yourself. This may require you to do something completely new and to trust the process of transformation. The Labyrinth card is a divine call to walk your talk. Know that you are aided through all the transitions you will face in life. You are always supported every step you take, even when you are not walking a spiritual path. You can't at all times, but the path will always be there when you are ready. This card represents the greatest knowledge and journey that you go through in life, to know thyself. Dare to go on an exploration to the center of your soul and to incorporate and embrace what you find there. You're also being reminded to be present in your journey, to take time to be in the now and not rush through or want things to happen before you are ready. Shadow meaning denial, being on autopilot, not reflecting or being conscious, being lost. Affirmation, I know myself. Personal reflections, what requires realignment in my life. So, what I'm getting collective is because this was at the bottom of the deck. What requires realignment in your life is, and if you can see here, I had the chakras here, the chakras that I had created. It says here, it looks like the universe is tasking you with working on your heart chakra. And what does the heart chakra stands for? Is unconditional love, forgiveness, compassion, and self-acceptance. Okay, so I also have it here in Spanish. So basically that all connects, that the universe is tasking you with getting back on your path of being compassionate, opening up and doing some work on your heart chakra, because some of us in the collective may be having issues with having some compassion, which is actually taking you off of your path of enlightenment. So the universe wants you to work on having more compassion right now and to get back on your journey and know yourself. So I'm going to pull her Everyday Oracle spread for the collective. Ancestors, messages for the collective, please. What message do you have for the collective? Message do you have for the collective, please? Spirits, divine guide. Yahweh. All right. Says here, the collective message from her Everyday Oracle says, pay attention to others and their actions. Sometimes it's best to move in silence. So this also is all connected. This is crazy with all this energy shift. Basically, the universe was tasking with having compassion, but it was saying observe, not absorb. So moving in silence, observe other people's actions, but make sure you have compassion. Put yourself in other people's shoes, but don't walk in their shoes, because you need to transmute the negative energy that you may give from others into positive energy. You need to shift that negative energy that they may be bouncing your way so that you don't absorb it. You are observing the negative energy coming your way. You want to reflect that back with compassion by being empathetic towards other people's situation, but not allowing that to rub off on you. Why? Because you know yourself. You know yourself. You know what you're capable of, and you have the empathetic gift. You're a healer. You have the gift to be able to transmute that negative energy. So make sure those of you in the collective are taking care of transmuting that energy and not absorbing that energy and becoming the very thing that you despise, or that you have a negative intention or negative attention, pay negative attention to as well. And it says, do something nice for yourself today. So for those of you, and like I said, this message, whenever you click it, whenever you come to it, it was meant for you. The universe is telling you, whenever you watch this, do something nice for yourself today. So the universe is definitely having a wake-up call, sending a wake-up call to the collective that during this big energy shift that's going on, there needs to be more of a focus on compassion. It seems like the universe is calling out that those in the collective might have issues with being compassionate. So I'm going to put the cards here, the ones that I've already pulled. And then we're going to get... So we were dealing with the heart chakra thus far. So I believe that is the main chakra for the collective that you should definitely do some work on. So now I'm going to pull message from the divine masculine. So this will be for the divine masculines out there. All my masculines, you could be a male or female. Gender doesn't matter. So I'm going to pull a message to your person. And this could be a message that'll be really important, something that you'll have to work on. So, Ancestral Spirit, Divine God, Yahweh, Divine Masculine, Collective Divine Masculines out there. Message from Collective Divine Masculines, please. Message from Collective Divine Masculines. Okay. What do we have here? We have, from the Divine Masculines out there, we have, I want you, I crave you, I long to feel you again. I won't tell you that I want to show you. Okay. So with a lot of the collective energy shifts going on, especially if you are doing that work on your heart chakra, your divine masculine, if you aren't in communication with your divine masculine, this is the energetic, this is the energy that he or she is giving off, because as I said, this is energy, so we're reading energy. So there's some wanting you, craving you, longing to feel you again, and they don't want to talk about it. They want to show. They want to be about it. Okay, Divine Masculine, I ain't mad at y'all in the collective. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck, we have, I think about you all the time. It sometimes borders on obsession. I don't want to keep doing that, so I try to push thoughts of you away. Most times it doesn't work. So yeah, we definitely have a lot of, we have here energy, which would be in an energetic push. We also have mental energy going on. So with that being said, for some of the divine masculines, because they want to take action, they might be having needed to work on confidence issues. So for my divine masculines, my recommendation would be to work on the solar plexus chakra. For fire, the color is yellow, so maybe you want to grab some yellow crystals. The heart chakra is green, and as you can see, there was a lot of green in both of these pictures with the trees. So green crystals for the heart chakra if you need to work on compassion and knowing yourself. And solar plexus chakra when it talks about having confidence to go forward. And right here on the back, intellect, self-esteem, and motivation. So some of you guys need that spark to like go for it. That's like that fire energy, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. So some of you guys need that spark for the divine masculine. I would recommend the solar plexus chakra. Let's get us a message from our divine feminines out there. Ancestral spirits, divine Yahweh, messages from the divine feminine collective. Messages from the divine feminine collective, please. What messages do you have for the divine feminine collective? Let's see what my divine femmes have to say. What my femmes got to say. For some reason, I can't seem to let you go. I'm trying, but when I do, there you are again. Okay, so for some of my collective divine femmes, they're trying to release and let go. And in some capacity, possibly energetically, maybe even mentally, maybe through dreams, the divine masculine or their divine masculine pops up. So we will, I'll let you know that if you're on a twin flame journey and these are divine counterparts, so that typically would indicate a twin flame journey. There's an illusion of separation, so you're actually not separate from that person, so you won't be able to let them go. But what you are letting go is the attachment to outcome and the need to control. Okay, so that's why I need to work on some compassion here. So this might be I'm looking at it now that I see it. The labyrinth might be for the divine masculine, knowing yourself, working on your heart chakra and your solar plexus chakra in order to take action. And for the divine feminine, the heart chakra, compassion, as well as surrender. And I would see surrender as the sacral chakra, which is orange. So you might want to look into some orange crystals. And it talks about emotion, pleasure, creativity, socialize, psychological and mental processes. So that might be helpful for us femmes. Also some grounding. So maybe even some of you guys some root chakra work, which is talks about safety, stability, comfort, and security. That might be a big issue that you have. You don't feel safe with your divine masculine. You don't trust them, things of that nature. That requires you to have some compassion and to transmute that energy, okay? And at the bottom of the deck, it says, I would just like equal give and take between us. It's that simple. So basically, it's that simple. I mean, there's nothing else to say. The Divine Feminine is saying that, you know, hey, I just want equal give and take here. So, yeah, that would definitely point out to me that root chakra. And the universe is telling you to kind of work on your heart, your compassion for that. So I'm taking that one as Fems, but you can take it however it resonates. And I'm taking the other one, the Labyrinth. It sounds more like Divine Masculine based on the cards that I'm getting. But I'm going to get some additional clarification. So now I'm going to get the Divine Masculine again. The Divine Masculine Healing to Twin Flame Journey. I'm loving these decks. I got these, my new decks. Ancestral Spirits, Divine Guide, Yahweh. What message do we have for Divine Masculines out there? The Divine Masculines. On the Twin Flame Journey. Let the Divine Masculines, please. Let the Divine Masculines, please. Okay. So for the collective Divine Masculine, we have clarity. Great. I'm not sure what this connection really is or if it's what I really want. I'm trying to get clear on that. The healing for that. Be crystal clear on what you want. There are no wrong moves. There are choices. Free will choices take us on certain paths. Those paths eventually all converge, appearing much like a DNA chain. In fact, to take us exactly where we are supposed to be. Masculine energy is designed by nature to hunt, chase, and pursue what it wants. Balance is needed between complete passivity and overt aggressiveness. Stand up, step up, and fully accept the true divine masculine in you. So once again, it seems like the universe is saying you will get clarity. You just got to start making some moves. You can't just be sitting around, craving, wanting, and saying you're going to show energetically, but not actually stepping up. So definitely solar plexus chakra here. Definitely solar plexus chakra for my divine masculines. And these are the same kind of like basic energetic messages that are coming out. At the bottom of the deck, we have remembrance and recognition. So it says here, I remember you, I know you, I do. That is frightening to me. Healing. There is such a thing as past lives, but past is a misnomer. Earth time is an illusion created for the purposes of being able to stay grounded here on earth, among other reasons. There is a such thing as soul connection. Souls incarnate here together for the purposes of love, healing, and soul growth. There is a such thing as twin flames, which is not the same as soulmates. You are not imagining the remembrance or the recognition, even if it seems freaky to you. It's real. Twin flames are one soul in two separate physical bodies. That's all. There's nothing to be scared of. Embrace the connection and do the work, as this is what moves you forward on so many levels, okay? So a lot of our collective divine masculines out there are remembering and recognizing their twin flames. So that's great. For those of you on the twin flame journey and you were wondering like where your divine masculine is, for some of you in the collective, this doesn't necessarily apply to all, but this is a general collective reading. We've got clarity here, remembrance, and recognition. Let's see where our divine femmes are. And I'm predicting something about control, but I'm going to be quiet on that. Ancestors, Spirit, Divine Guide, Yahweh. Messages from my collective divine feminines on there. Messages from my collective divine feminines. Messages from my collective divine feminines. I'm also predicting something about surrender and trust. But hey, what do I know? We're going to see what the universe has to say. So the universe has to say, denial. Sometimes I lose hope in this connection and start denying that it is even real. Maybe it's all in my head. Can such a thing really exist? It is not just a divine masculine that can lead himself into the denial of the connection. The divine feminine can delude herself as well. When we don't see anything happen on an earthly level, or when our twin seems like they are from an entirely different universe than we are, then than we are, it's hard to then keep the faith of the reality of this sacred soul connection and contract. Even if you don't see any forward movement, even if the situation seems impossible, things are happening energetically. Earth time can be slow and feel infuriatingly dense. Since the twin flame journey includes a mirror, know that when you deny the connection, the masculine energy can feel that and starts doubting and denying as well. Sucks, doesn't it? This creates a negative energetic loop both ways. Do you want to stay stuck there? I'm not sure. Accept what is and embrace the truth. So, for my divine feminines, a lot of them are collective are in the denial. You are on a twin flame journey, whether you want to be or not. Sorry, my cat decided she wanted to make an appearance into the collective reading. She says hi. That was me. She's back. So, some of my femmes are in denial. You are on a twin flame journey. So, you need to just accept that and continue on your path. And at the bottom of the deck, we have rebuilding new foundations. I would like to start over with you. Would you build a brand new house on an old crumbled foundation? No. Your connection can be rebuilt, but in order to be solid, it would have to be built on a new and sturdy foundation. For now, try to let go of what was. It all happened for good reasons. Allow growth in all directions. Embrace the learning, the opportunity, and most important, the present moment. Focus on rebuilding your own house right now. The rest will follow. So, basically, you're in denial. The universe is doing its work. As you can see, you see the messages here. I can't make any of this up. And I was pretty much right about releasing control, attachment to the outcome. You are in a place of rebuilding and possibly establishing a new foundation. So for those of you on a twin flame journey, we've got clarity, remembrance, and recognition at the very least. These are energetic shifts. So as long as you continue to focus on what you need to focus on, and that would be on whatever creative sparks, maybe it's compassion, taking care of your heart chakra, doing some heart chakra compassionate work, then you should be just fine and heading straight towards union. That's what I see. Okay. My cat wants to say hi, so I'm going to say hi. This is Ninx. Say hi, Ninx, so you can go. Because she's messing up my cards. You didn't get to really see her because she's kind of big. Here, I'll let you see my cat. Ninx, say hi. Yeah, she decides she wants to read too, so cats definitely do what they want to do. So we're going to continue on. So for those of you who may not be on a twin flame journey, or you never heard of twin flames, you consider yourself divine feminines or divine masculines, but you don't resonate with the twin flame journey. You only resonate with soulmates. We're going to get some messages for you guys as well from my soulmates and separation, unspoken love messages from Serendipity Tarot. I love her. She's a great reader, so you should definitely check her out. So, yes, what messages do we have? Messages we have for collective. Messages we have for collective. Okay. That card was already flipped over and flipped out, so I'm going to take it. I'm actually going to get the collective, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 cards here, because the twin flamers got twin flamers sorry, I kid myself, got basically like an extra spread with the divine masculine, divine feminine, and the twin flames, the specific. So for soulmates out there, it says, I wish I could have been emotionally available and let you in. You see that? That's message number 1. I'm going to put it here. Let's see. Next message. I'm scared you will not accept me now. So message number 2. Okay, number 3. I want to fight for this connection, but I just don't know how. I seek strength and courage once again. So this sounds like this is coming from some divine masculines over here. Well, all of these, but yeah. You are always in my dreams. Okay. This one could actually go for both based on what I've been hearing thus far. So these messages, I guess I would say, come from the divine masculine. These could come from either or. The feminine was discussing in these messages about that. So the bottom of the deck we have, I was misguided, I was blinded and could not see straight. Okay, so probably definitely a divine masculine as well as a divine feminine, as far as like the being in denial, not seeing straight, being blinded. Because we're definitely talking about a rebuild and some kind of unity here, be it twin flames and or soulmates. Okay, so take whatever you resonate with. I'm gonna get some last clarity from the tarot. So let's go ahead here. So the way I'm gonna do the tarot is and these are like a Japanese tarot deck that I have. I love Japan. I gotta go back there one day. I actually studied Japanese in school. It was a minor of mine for my undergrad. So basically, this tarot deck is so gorgeous. I'll show you some of the cards before I shuffle. Like, you can see the illustrations, gorgeous. I love the Japanese art. Probably plan on getting me a tattoo about this one day soon. But yes, this card, and it has, I believe, about two high priestesses and like 2 strength cards in the deck and 2 world cards in the deck. So awesome. One is like a female, one is like a male, and I believe it has like 4 lovers cards in the deck. It's like 2 females, 2 males, a male and a female, a male and a female. It's like awesome. They really got it. Like, we're including everybody, no discrimination here. So I'm gonna do this one like the center is gonna be your present moment, the collective, and I'm gonna do this one. The center is gonna be your present moment, and then it's gonna be your past. It's going to be your near future. It's going to be what you're suppressing, what's above you. And I will explain how I'm going to read it. But we'll just go ahead and get the cards. So, ancestors go to back. Messages for the collective. Get the messages for the collective, please. Messages for the collective. Clarification. Messages, please. I can't think of what the name of this oracle. I just know I do have a goddess tarot oracle, and it's like the Celtic cross spread. It's like a Celtic cross spread. Absolutely. I can't believe I forgot that, but hey, it's been a long day, so I've been working. So I'm gonna do that. Oh, that's not gonna work here. Put it here. What's in the near future? Overall. Alright. Got so much stuff on here. So, the overall energy for the collective is the Ace of Pentacles. So this talks about a divine grant of abundance, planting a seed, building a stable foundation. If you can see that illustration, gorgeous. It's like that gold nugget, like the ultimate, like you talking about gold here, like we talking about pentacles, money, dinero, coins, however it resonates. So overall, everybody's looking towards planting that seed in the proper, you see the house behind the proper foundation that's surrounded by peace, happiness, love. You see the sun here covered up by the nuggets, like peace, happiness, contentment. The divine is granting you with that. And that resonates with your message, Divine Feminist, because if you remember, you were talking about rebuilding a new foundation. So this to me would be the Divine Masculines having at least the energetic push to want to plant this seed with you, Divine Feminine, in order to act upon, bring something in, of course, to act upon this rebuilding a new foundation. But we're going to just do some more clarification. Let me relight my candle. I love candles because to me they help me channel. They help me connect to, as some of you call them God, I call them Yahweh. So whatever, take however it resonates for you. So in the present moment here, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So Wheel of Fortune, luck, fortune. To me, in this spread, based on everything else I'm seeing divine timing. Let go of the wheel. The universe is in control. It is rolling, rolling, rolling. You need to let go of the wheel. Everything is working out for your highest good. Luck is on your side. If you were on the right side of karma, if you were on the right side, as I see the light side here, and down here we have the dark side. You could look at this as the divine feminine, the divine masculine. However, be sure to know, for a lot of you divine feminists out there, don't become haughty, toddy, and arrogant, because the universe is calling you back to your path through compassion. This wheel is constantly rotating, okay? You see that wheel in the middle? Okay, it don't pick sides. So at one point you can be in your dark side energy, operating as, with this dark side, and receive your bad karma, and you'd have to make that shift. Pay off your karma. So I take this as, for right now, it was in the upright. And it's card number 10, which represents completion. And then because we had the Ace of Pentacles, if you think of 10, like 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, like a completion. The luck is on your side when it comes to this, but it all depends. If you ain't compassionate, and if you sit in that negative, self-doubt, denial energy, you could, cause this wheel to turn outside of your favor. So just be very, very careful. Okay, be very, very careful with your own actions. Check yourself, know yourself. Okay, focus on yourself right now, basically, is what I'm going to say. In order for you to come into alignment to receive this new foundation. If you come in with that same negative energy, hey, for both parts, not just films. I get a little hard on films because I am a film myself, and I hear a lot of chatter around the spiritual community from films being very arrogant towards their masculine. It's like, we've all been there when you're down and out and down on your luck. You've had people come through to help you rise up. So just never forget that. Observe, but do not absorb. There was lessons that needed to be learned from that. You learned the lessons. You were able to elevate and be in divine feminine energy. Please stay compassionate. The universe is calling for compassion. Okay? Take the heat or not. What is negative trying to come in? We have here judgment. So this is the past trying to come in. So you've awakened already. You already know this. And we have on here, judgment is 20, 10, 10. So you have already known this. Both, I would say, if you look in the depiction here, we have two individuals here. We have two individuals, one individual in the front. She has her hands out on both sides. There's a bird here, giant bird here in the middle. You see the sun here. The bird's head is blocking the sun. But if you look at here, look at the pentacle on this card, blocking the sun. Do you see that illustration? So you've already awakened to your toxicity. You were already given clarity by the universe as to you sitting up on your high horse and looking down on others. And here we have two individuals coming to awaken, coming to seek redemption and forgiveness. And then here we have a priestess here that's bringing them in together. This should be you. You should be leading by example. Because you've already awakened to this. They are coming for their redemption, okay? And this could be seen here. Looks like two masculine individuals. Look like they've been through a lot. They look kind of rough over here. Their hair is gray. I mean, look. No, don't judge them. They're coming here where they need to come to the universe for judgment. You are to lead by example. This is you. This is Yahweh sending in for them to have a rebirth renewal, okay? We got 10-10, completion here. So if you want to align with your twin, what you don't want is them coming in and taking over your role here, taking over your spot because you just can't see past the hurt. Let it go. Let it go. Observe. Do not absorb. Work on being compassionate. Try to put yourself in their shoes. It may hurt as to why they did what they did, but they did what they did. There was a lesson you needed to learn from it, okay? So, because you got to transmute that energy. You got to transmute it, okay? You are already awakened to that. So, what's in front of you? 9 of Pentacles, okay? So, in the near future, if you allow that awakening to remind you of the fact that of your destiny, of your fate, in a positive way, then you will be abundant, independent, financially stable, able to take care of yourself while you await for your ships to sail in, because divine timing with that wheel presently is at play here. The universe is tasking you with staying single, stay independent, focus on your money. This is another pentacle card. You see all the yellow here? Like, focus on you. To focus on, you see, she's tending her little, she got 9 pentacles here. She tending them. A lot of people, what they don't realize is the point of, a lot of these connections is, to your person, they have to come in with their 9 pentacles, and you come in with your 9 pentacles, and y'all plant the seed together to make 10. Then we'll have 10 here, okay? But if you and your hoity-toity energy and you with that negativity, you're gonna stay single with your 9 pentacles. And look, her pentacles turning brown. I mean, I'm just saying that the pentacles are turning brown. She producing gold pentacles here, but when they get up on that chain, they turning brown. This one's gold. So, like the sun, this one's happiness. These are, she doing the best she can, and that may be some of you guys' situation. Doing the best you can. You would love to have that happily ever after, that 10th pentacle, be with your person, be in union. So you're just struggling, faking it till you make it, trying to do your best you can. But look, transmute that energy, because look, the pentacles are starting to turn brown over here. So I'm a little concerned with that, especially with that Wheel of Fortune coming out and that Judgment card. The universe is waking you back up. Both divine masculine and divine feminine. Get back on your path. Get on the right side of karma, because you don't want to hit another wheel cycle. That's definitely not what nobody wants, okay? So, what you are suppressing? Justice. You are suppressing justice. You are suppressing equal give and take. You're actually suppressing equal give and take, because you're like, oh, so-and-so got to come in like this. But if you ain't meeting them halfway, then you're being unfair. You're being unjust. If they're coming in for forgiveness, redemption, you don't have to reconcile with them if you don't want to. But if it's in your highest good, guess what's gonna happen? That wheel gonna turn again, and you're gonna end up single if you on the negative side of karma, being unjust. Okay, you need to think about what you brought to the table, your role in this, and what lesson you were supposed to learn. If you cannot pick up your lesson, you will repeat the cycle. You will end up single. You will be on the wrong side of the wheel when your person ends up on the right side, and then their good karma comes in. So you're suppressing justice because of the lack of compassion. The universe is telling you that if you said you want an equal give and take, you ain't doing it. You ain't putting your part in. If you want equal give and take, you got to give too. You got to trust. Okay? You got to trust that everything's going to work out as long as you are fair and balance. And you see here, we got the sun, the light, and we got the moon here, and we got the sword here. Okay, swords in the back. You see, he puts up all these other swords. Okay, scales right here, equal give and take. So you gotta be on one side and your person on the other side. Okay. Hello, so this is Libra energy. So some of you guys could be dealing with a Libra, have Libra in your chart, but this is what's being suppressed. Okay. And what's above you that you do not see? The Hangman. So a lot of you guys, that's card number 12. And the Justice card in this deck is card number 9. So a lot of you guys are hanging in suspension, needing to sacrifice, let go. Look at this guy in this card. I'm reading this as the universe telling you to hang out. Don't be rushing around doing nothing. You need to conserve your energy. Look at him. He laying in a pond, reflecting, doing some spiritual work, doing some spiritual awakening. He's going through the spiritual portal. As you can see, he's going through the portal. Focus on yourself and focus on your spiritual journey and healing. Take some time to yourself. Look at him floating. He looks so peaceful. He's surrounded by nature. Some of you guys need to go by nature. Like, let's not focus. Don't think about love. This is a spiritual journey. This is not so much about love. Think more so about yourself. Hang out a bit. Hang out a bit by yourself in solitude. Okay, so you can get clear on what you need to be doing, what you actually want, and what you actually deserve out of this life. Okay, so you don't make any hazardous decisions because you want what you want when you want it. But this is divine timing. You have to trust the universe for the universe to deliver. Okay, to deliver this pinnacle, because your pinnacle's turning brown. Okay, and then something else I wanted to point out is, if you look here, we've got 9 and 9, right? We've got 9 and 9. The universe is telling you. You see her pinnacles turning brown? Look at the coat he got. It's brown. He didn't came in because he won the redemption and he balanced the scales out, or she, your counterpart, if you're the one being hoity-toity, then came in and now got the robes of justice on. He done took your pinnacles and turned it into his justice because he saw redemption, but you were just too busy being, egotistical, and now you reaped what you sowed. We got 2 9s here, okay? You see that? 2 9s here. Oh, I'm sorry. The one is 9 and one is 11. So we got 1 and 1, and then we got 1 9. But if you look at it, it's like just these two inverted. You see that? And what's in both of these? The 10. You see the 10? You see the X? That stands for 10 in Roman numerals. So we got a 1 on this side, and we got a 1 on this side. So this side, you're by yourself. This side, you're on the right side of karma. You're on the right side of balance. So be careful. Be very careful with that, okay? Because like I said, once again, in the middle here, we have the wheel and we have judgment. So we have 10s, okay? 10, 10, 10. So you might want to look up some of these numbers. They could be significant for some of you out there in the collective. So in the present moment and what's trying to come in the past, we've got awakenings. We've got completion. We've got a cycle. We've got the wheel is turning now. Is it going to turn in your favor or is it not? Because right here, the hangman card is card number 12. You see the 2 2s over there? You see them all on one side? You see that? Hold up. Hold your horses. You got the awakening. You got the information you needed. Now, you need to just focus on yourself and stay on the right side. If you see the 1 is on the right side. So if you stop suppressing this, give your equal give and take, be compassionate. You don't necessarily have to completely reconcile. Then you get your additional 1 by putting time into yourself, and it builds up to where you need it to go. Because it jumps right to, we get here, the Ace of Pentacles right here. So, I don't know what else to tell you. I was going to use my wild, I have a wild tarot deck here. These are the illustrations, super cool. It's like wild cards, just like me. I'm such a rebel, such a wild thing at heart. To clarify, but I don't think that needed any clarifications. So it looks like we need to do some heart chakra work here and some solar plexus chakra. For some of my feminists, we might need, or just take it how it resonates, some root chakra and some sacral chakra. So I typically, for right now, as the collective with these energy shifts, so I have a divine masculine and divine feminine coffin. So I put my incense in there. So I pull 2 incense for one, for the divine feminine, and 2 incense for my divine masculine, and I will burn those. So for example, if I was burning incense today, if I wanted to burn incense today for this collective reading for the divine masculine, I would probably grab definitely the solar plexus chakra And I believe the other one was the root. I would probably grab a root chakra. And then for the divine feminine, I would grab the heart chakra and the sacral chakra. And I'd put them into each side of the cone and burn them. And that helps me get back balance, get back into my space, and balance both my masculine and feminine energies out. So I hope this helps. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I will talk to you guys soon because I do have to do your nightcaps for April for Aries season. I can't leave you guys out. Oh, let's see. Oh, I also didn't call out the signs. I'm so sorry. So I did say Justice was Libra. Nine of Pentacles is Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn energy. The Hangman. I don't really associate the Hangman with a sign, but he is in water, so you could take it as a water sign energy in this deck, which would be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. The center we have the Wheel of Fortune, which would be the fixed signs, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius. Oh, I can never think of it. Taurus, Leo, Aquarius. I can never think of the four. I believe it's Scorpio. Is a fixed sign. Then we have the Judgment. So a lot of your cards we have here are major arcana. We have the Wheel, Justice, Judgment, and the Hangman. The only non-major arcanas is Ace of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. So focus on your coins right now. Focus on yourself. Do some self-care, self-love. And yeah, thank you for visiting my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys soon for your nightcaps.